Today's In Focus comes from the Gower Peninsula in South Wales. Let's take a moment, though, to appreciate that beautiful country. Anyway, it was at the Gower Peninsula in 1823 that Daniel Davis and the Reverend Jonathan Davis made an important discovery. They found what they thought were elephant bones and informed the local, well-to-do family, the Talbots of Penrhys Castle. They shared their exciting story of exploring the cave in Gower's Peninsula and also showed them their tusk, which turned out to be a mammoth tusk. The well-connected Talbots soon informed their good friend, the Reverend Dr. William Buckland. A lecturer in geology at Oxford University, he was instantly fascinated by the story and resolved to take a look himself. Later that year, Buckland visited the site himself and explored it extremely thoroughly. He found, deeper inside the cave, a human burial covered in what he called stained earth. This reddish colour permeated the ground and even stained the skeleton itself. In conjunction with the burial, Buckland also found evidence of a perforated shell necklace and other jewellery made of what he thought was elephant ivory, but was in fact mammoth tusk. You see, being a reverend doctor of his time, Buckland believed that no human life could have existed prior to Noah's flood, around about 1000 BC. Buckland therefore came to the conclusion that this had been the burial of a Roman prostitute. He looked to the local area and found that there had been a Roman camp at one point not too far away. He also looked to the reddish stained earth and saw this as evidence that this woman had dyed her hair red, or perhaps even another colour like blue, as Roman prostitutes were known to do. Alternatively, the red could have been the remnants of a henna tattoo, again an ancient Roman practice. And thus was the story of the Red Lady of Paviland Cave. However, the advent of carbon dating showed that this lady dated from around 30,000 BC, and a careful analysis of her skeleton revealed that this Ice Age human being wasn't even a woman. She was in fact a man. So around 30,000 years ago, this man had been buried in the cave with great pomp and ceremony. The presence of shell jewellery, and in some cases whole caps made of shells, is a common feature of Paleolithic burials and shows that this man had connections around the world. And the reddish tint in the earth came from another common Paleolithic practice, the application of red ochre to the body. This has antiseptic qualities, but also gives the body the appearance of vigour in the grave. The Red Lady of Paviland holds the record for the oldest human remains found in all of the UK, and also the oldest ceremonial burial in all of Western Europe. Analysis of the protein in his bones revealed that this man probably lived a nomadic lifestyle. 20% of his diet had been made up of fish, the rest probably being made up of animals such as reindeer, and also animals such as the great woolly rhinoceros. This man came from an ancient and in some ways alien world. He continues to fascinate people to this day, though he is still known affectionately as the Red Lady. To archaeologists, the Red Lady of Paviland Cave is a vital case study about how we must never allow our assumptions about the world to guide our academic findings. No matter the book, no matter the author, assuming it contains everything is kind of like using a sat-nav that hasn't been updated yet. If you rely on this, you're going to make a wrong turn, and you're almost certainly going to make a big mistake. We would all do well never to forget the story of the Red Lady of Paviland Cave.